harvest awaits. Luca took a deep breath and gingerly opened.
We're gonna go back to chapter 3 though.
Gran's wrath.
Gran, I'm home. Everything's fine. Gran? I wanna, so B. I don't remember, what did we do? We did all of those. Actually, I wanna go back here. Because I don't know what I missed or what I might not have missed. Don't remember much. Okay, let's just go back here. So let's go with shit.
He found the best way to deal with an enraged Roxy was to be a little shit.
A little shit. Yeah, damn right. Make a break for it. What have you done? I need to go back now though. Oh. Okay. Sorry about that. I can get overexcited sometimes.
Valentine, current ward of and future successor to the Valentine fortune, huffed as he brushed off his pants.
Good. I wonder if it's worth taking anything seriously here. Either way, I'm really sorry. No matter. How are you doing? Me? Yes, with all that business about your mother and whatnot? Oh, I'm getting by. Still no word from her at all? No. That is truly a shame. Your grandmother has taken residence to keep house? Yeah. And how's that going? You mostly stay out of each other's way. Make it sound like she's rarely at home. It's not like that. She just has a lot to do. She's still settling in and trying to figure out how to make ends meet, yeah. Indeed. Well, count your blessings. It's better to have a caretaker who's rarely around, in lieu of one who tries to compensate by smothering you with attention. Doesn't sound so bad. No. Trust me when I say it's best to rely on yourself. Family has a way of creating more problems than they solve. Ooh, what's happening? Solomon.
Trifled a gesture toward the approaching
Solomon.
Valentine.
Speak of the devil. Don't I wander off like that? It's much too busy. Wait. It's much too busy to be looking all over for you. Apologies. I can't speak. Apologies, Iris. Just taking a stroll through town. Strolls are for commoners. You're a Valentine now. I want you to be present for the construction of the History Museum. The future of this town relies on its ability to remember our family's great past. Of course. So I want to go back if I can. No, okay, I can't. Well. What have you got to say? Hold up a tick. Sorry, Mr. Nuncreed. Kinda in a hurry right now. Okay. Boy's got too much of his father in him. Guess so. I win. Little help. I am the champion. We were racing. Did that road get longer? Like anything ever changes around here. It seemed longer. You're just lightheaded from the run. You really need to pace yourself better next time. Not sure why I would take advice from second place. That sign always been here? Wait, what? Caution, electrified fence. No, that's definitely new. Creepy. How are you gonna get around an electric fence? Don't worry, I've got this. Why'd you do that? Paul always says you can figure out the plan. Wait, you can figure out what the plan was when you're done. Right? I did my part and established that touching the fence is bad. I'm sure you can handle it from here. I'll supervise. Okay, I know exactly what to do. From a safe distance, sure. No, that's the wrong button. There we go. I need this. I need to... Okay, that works. I know I'm a genius. I know. I guess that worked too. Luca, you never fail to impress me.
As the glowing windows of the old
Well, they do call
warehouse
me a
came into
genius.
view, Rollo began to bounce excitedly.
Check it out. Dang, Rollo, you weren't exaggerating for once? For once? Was there any doubt? This definitely needs investigating. Good thing 2 ace detectives are on the case. Yeah, I wouldn't call Rollo one. This is awesome! Did you feel that? What, the excitement in the air? You bet your butt I did. No. That's not normal. And this hose. You're way too excited. Oh man, the door's locked. Try harder. No dice, won't budge. Oh well. This dumpster's new, right? But it's got stuff in it. Can't really see what's in here. Who did all of this? My nose is itching. I think I smell some... Wow. I think I smell some treasure. You sure that isn't the hazardous waste? Just help me get in. Rollo, would be my honor to throw you in the trash. Yeah, I mean, there you go. Come on, Lady Luck. So what's in there? Let's see. It's a squishy bag of squish. Wow. Yeah, I know. Good inch of stagnant sludge. Your natural habitat. Wait, hold the phone. Hold 2 phones. Check these bad boys out. Nice. Walkie-talkies. Just like Hank Atomic communicators. Do these actually work? Ground command to Hank Atomic. Hank, do you read me? It's Hank Atomic ground command. You're coming in 5 by 5. How are your vital readouts, Hank? It's getting a little stuffy in here. Requesting assistance for evac. Help is on the way. I'm thinking of like some sort of like helicopter evacuation scene right now. What was that? Someone's coming. Give me your hand. Trying, my hand is covered in squish. Tell me you saw that. Dude, I don't know what I saw. Coming back, get down. Okay.
The boy sat petrified under the weight of the bag.
Oh God, tell me that's not what I think it is. It is. Luca, do you know what separates run-of-the-mill detectives from ace detectives? A ridiculous hat. When the chips are down, ace detectives dig deeper for clues.
Felt around at the large sack which burdened them.
Aha!
Snapped off a tag from just within a small zipper opening in the bag.
Some sort of badge or something. What's it say?
Held the badge up to a faint shaft of light within the dumpster.
Dr. Prescott, Deep Engineering. It's a name tag. Who would throw away a bag full of slimy old name tags? I think it's one name tag in a bag full of something else. Okay. I think we should make a break for it. Stay calm, this is no time to panic. I'm not panicking. You're panicking. What? Rollo, calm down. You don't have to squeeze my hand so hard. Dude, I'm not holding your hand. Quit messing around. What other slime-covered hand would be in here? Yeah, zombie hand. Yeah. Beginning to see the benefits of your run for your lives plan. Right? We've clearly established that I'm faster than you, so I'll go fast. Why not go together? Blaming chicken coop Lupa. Make sure the coast is clear. After I go, count to 100. If you hear me yell, run. If you don't hear me yell, run. Yeah, either way, haul ass. Rollo, I'll give you credit. Sure found an eventful way to start our summer. It's what I do. Well, here goes nothing.
Lucas sat.
I can't continue doing that dark
dark
voice.
Footsteps as he ran.
It's a no-go.
1, 2, 3. He pressed his ear to the dumpster wall, straining to hear Rollo's footsteps as they faded away. 15, 16, 17. He tried not to think about the contents of the dumpster as he counted. 35, 36, 37. The thick stench made it hard to breathe. Screw it, that's long enough. Luca carefully lifted the lid and peered out. Nothing. No sign of Rollo. No sign of the man in the yellow suit. Time to haul ass.
Time to haul
from
ass.
the dumpster, stumbling to his knees. He was up like
I
a
love
shot
that.
and running, sprinting toward home as fast as he could. Beacon Pines flew by, blurred by the tears that welled up in his eyes. He wouldn't remember getting home at all that night. Throwing his front door open, storming up the stairs to his room and surrendering to sleep almost as abruptly as he hit his pillow.
Yeah.
Chapter 3. Finding a friend. The next morning, it was quieter than usual at the breakfast table. Only the sound of silverware and chewing interrupted the awkward silence.
Finished jarring a mess of jam last night. Uh-huh. So that'll need to get delivered into town today. Okay. So what did you and Rollo get up to yesterday? Oh, nothing interesting. Alright, Wolf. Hello? Calm down. Now, of course it was the right thing to do. Start gathering folks, I'll be right there. Sure there isn't anything you want to tell me about yesterday? Anything I want to tell you? Not really. We just sort of ran around a bit.
Gran's brow furrowed. She let out a long
She knows.
sigh. Her voice was quiet and even.
I have to go take care of something. You are to stay in this house for the day. Under no circumstance are you to leave. What? If I'm not back by dinner, there's stew in the icebox. But nothing. You're to stay in here, understand? Or yeah. Say it. Stay here till you get back. Good. I messed that one up. Well, that was strange. She knows, dude. She knows. What do we do now? Chillin'. We chillin'. Alright, let's see. Walk upstairs.
An eerie electronic sound echoed.
Is anyone there? Dude, I kind of want to decipher that. Wait. We have a whiteboard. Okay, I got it. I low-key want... Oh, okay, wait. Can I pause? It's gonna continue the audio. Okay. I got it written down. I want to see. I need to Google what it says. Rollo, is that you? Okay, we got it deciphered. Well, I haven't actually deciphered it yet. I don't know if anyone's actually spent time doing this. Thanks to the whiteboard. Someone knocked on the door. Let me pause. And we're gonna go on Google together. Dash dash dot. So dot dash dot equals danger. Radio CH1 no 3. Right. We have it written down. That's flipped for you guys. There's this radio chapter 3 and then basically the Morse code and then that equals. So I actually want to see if that comes or if that matters later in the game. We have that written down. Something's going on. Okay. Knocks. Because that might, I don't know, but it might matter. Sure. Oh, hey, Roxy. It's about me accidentally kicking you yesterday. Trolla here? No? Look at me, Luca. This is serious. Is Rollo here? I haven't seen him since yesterday. Will didn't come home last night. What?
A pit formed in Luca's stomach.
Feel that. What's the last place you saw him? We were playing around in Weepwood, and then it was late and we went home. Weepwood? He's alive. I'm gonna kill that little creep. Is there anything else? Anything he said?
Luca's mouth felt dry.
No, we were just messing around. Okay. Need to let people know to check the woods. You stay out of trouble. Go see if he's hiding in the library or something.
Luca could feel his heart beating in his throat.
Yeah. Rollo. Where are you? So there's 2 spots I could check for, because I want to explore a little bit, because this unlocks a bunch of areas. Hello. Hey Bert. Have you seen Rollo? Nope. I've been mostly talking to clipboards. They're setting up lots of stuff for the festival. This one said he had to process some answers. Told him that was fine. I'll wait right here until he gets back. Sure. Howdy, Luca. Hello again, Pete. I'm not Pete, you silly goose. It's Toby. Could have fooled me. Oh hey, it's no problemo. The important thing is, we'd love to hear your thoughts. Yeah, I'm getting that impression. We're all part of something special, Luca, and it all starts right here in Beacon Pines. I got it.
He looked up from the clipboard excitedly.
That's right. How about you start telling me, look, no offense, but I've got my own stuff to take care of. Yeah, you joker. We're all part of this together. You'll let us know when you're free to answer a few questions. Okay. Actually, oh, well. A couple more minutes. If Roxy said she'll be here, then she'll be here. Just don't see why I'm standing around doing nothing and waiting for Roxy when I could be standing around doing nothing and getting paid for it. Come on, Lumi, Roxy needs our help. Parents wouldn't listen. No offense, but isn't Rollo always getting into trouble? Something feels different this time. What can we do to help? We need to check where the adults aren't. I guess it's up to us to check Weepwood. Shift doesn't end for another couple hours. We could spend the time making posters. That'd be great, I guess. Right, Fitz and I will check Weepwood. We'll be back later to pick up the posters. I think my dad has a map of Weepwood. Let's swing by my house and grab it before we head out. Cool. I haven't checked the bottom area, and I don't think I've checked the top area of the map. Or the top right. Yeah, no, these are all new. Joel went by. Haven't seen him all day. Sure, he'll show up safe and sound. When he does, tell him there's a strawberry chocolate double scoop waiting for him. All in the house. I like that. That's nice. Oops. Hello. Hi, Ilson? History Museum. It's laughable, really. Did you happen to see Rollo in there? Nope, just the shadow of a family. Clinging on to a town, clinging on to the past. Feel free to check for yourself, but don't expect to have your mind blown. Sure.
We all know Beacon Pines is a great town. What you may not know is great towns grow from mighty roots. And that is why you cannot tell the story of Beacon Pines without telling the story of one Sharper Valentine. Young Sharper's keen intellect and strong moral fiber led to a grand vision. A vision of a community dedicated to a better tomorrow. In his own words, a better tomorrow is within our grasp, but it requires a singular mind to harness it. Lucky for us, he decided to grow that vision here.
So that means only one person can create change? Wait. So if it requires one mind, that means nobody else can help but I. Basically.
An accident which took Sharper away from us far too soon. To this day, we struggle to pick up the pieces. But one foul harvest isn't enough to stop the people of Beacon Pines. The spirit of Sharper Valentine lives on. It lives in the hearts of everyone with a dream for a better tomorrow. Together, we will follow his example and grow a bountiful future. Paid for by the Valentine family and the Valentine Fertilizer Company River.
So it's basically an ad. It's not actually a history thing. That was unhelpful. Yeah. Alright, I want to explore the top. I already talked to these people last stream. Hey Don. Is it true about Rollo? Yeah, I didn't come home last night. Wonder if it's connected. Connected to what? Just checking in on reports about increased activity around town. What sort of activity? Windowless trucks, mechanical noises, strange lights. Your typical shady stuff. Who'd be doing all that and why? Well, I have a few leads. The Valentine family is always suspicious. Perennial Harvest certainly has the resources. Do you have any idea where Rollo could be? The best place to start looking is where the trail went cold. Where'd you see him last? We were in Weepwood, right by Valentine's Fertilizer. Check out Weepwood when my shift ends, yeah. Do my best work at night. Oh, because it's a bat. Cool. We're gonna check out the library. Or no, that's not gonna be in there, but sure.
Kato volunteered at the library during the summers. He wasn't very social, so he'd dedicate each summer to becoming an expert in a single subject, making him a reliable source of very particular knowledge. If you were
Just
to
like
ask
me.
Kato something he didn't know, he'd escape into the dusty old bookshelves and return with just the right thing.
Just like me.
Kato was lost in his reading. Luca crooked his neck to see the title. Introduction to Melitology.
Oh hey Luca, you snuck up on me. Good book? Don't know, just started it.
He gestured to the shelves.
Really running out of books I haven't read yet. So now it's on to the wonderful world of bees. Turns out bees are pretty cool. For instance, did you know that around 70% of bee species actually live in underground tunnels? Or that if there are two queens in a hive, they'll fight to the death for supremacy? Damn. I've seen Rollo around recently, have you? Not since yesterday. Keep an eye out for him, okay? Sure thing. If I see him, you'll be the first to know. God. Hey Jace. Oh, hey Luca. Did Rollo come by? No. It's actually a surprise. It's usually here early on days when a new issue drops. Rollo's the biggest Hank Atomic fan I know. Besides myself, that is. Well, if he does swing by, tell him to meet me you know where. I don't know where. No, he knows where. Oh, roger that, Space Cadet.
The bottom corner shelf was a dusty array of thick science books. Only one binding was clean enough to read. Cellular biology and the chemistry of mitosis.
Yeah, boring. Agreed.
Phosphorescence.
More like Micah complete loss of interest.
The entire top level of the library was devoted to comics.
Now that's interesting.
And the myriad of lesser,
Such a cute bat, I know, right? Such a cozy game. Such a cute and cozy game. I love it.
There were rarely any actual new additions. Simply a variety of existing content rotated into the front display each week.
Not fooling anyone. Yeah, it's like the school library we had.
I've eaten. A salad-centric travel guide for the mildly adventurous.
Yuck.
Sally's Seashore's simple succulent sundries. Luca brushed off a smudge of dust. Or maybe it was flour. 30 recipes so easy you'll doubt it's even edible.
Succulent.
A peek behind the curtain. The methods and ruminations of Patrick C. Montesquieu. One of the greatest acting minds of our time. By Patrick C. Montesquieu.
Whoops. Literally. I can't read that. Okay, well. What sort of monster puts candy behind a locked door? Yeah, Mr. Duncreed works weird hours sometimes. Of course he does. How about you? When do I work? No, what's your name? Luca Van Horn. You new here? Yep, not by choice.
Often. Giving her little time to establish any real connection, she would tell you she prefers it that way.
Sorry about that. Looking for my friend Rollo. He didn't come home last night. So he's missing? Guess so. Like missing? Does this sort of thing happen a lot around here?
Luca shifted his feet uncomfortably.
Well, that sucks. Yeah. So I should probably get going. Hey, wait up. What?
Pulled a coin from her pocket.
Coming with you. What? So says the unlucky penny. Unlucky? Yeah, well, technically it landed on heads. Leave this kid to find his friend alone. But I always do the opposite. That's kind of like me and Rollo. Guess Rollo is my unlucky penny. That tells that person should never be without their unlucky penny. Let's go find him. The name's Beck. Pleasure to meet you, Beck. Suppose I could use some help. Try to keep up. Okay. Actually check with him. Joey, have you seen Rollo around? No, sorry, Luca. Had my eyes in the dirt looking for beetles. Can't seem to find any. Never came home last night. Do you think it's because it's been colder than normal? See why that would have anything to do with Rollo. No, the beetles. Do you think the temperature confused their circadian rhythm or something? Who's to say? I'm no BTologist. Just keep an eye out for him, will you? Would you? Of course. Have we gone down here before? Yeah, we have. Something special. Boarded up. Yeah. Cool.
Luca felt a chill as he approached Beck. Her eyes were locked on the strange green liquid. The nearby grass was coated in a fine layer of frost.
Is this sort of thing normal around here? Because puddles of glowing ooze are definitely not what I expected from this place. No idea what that stuff is. The next obvious step is science. What does science suggest? Poke with a stick.
Luca watched watched
smarter
as Beck
than
dipped a broken
Rollo.
tree branch into the goo.
Rollo would
Beck's eyes
jump straight in
widened
it.
as flowers grew from the dead, first small buds,
Oh, sorry
which
about that.
quickly bloomed into vibrant petals.
What the?
As
Cool.
quickly as they had grown, the flowers began to shrivel and turn gray. Beck dropped the stick with a grunt of disgust.
Yeah. Okay. So science tells us this skunk is weird as hell. Yeah, it seems dangerous. Hey Tish, look at what the cat dragged in. Yup. Tish reminds me so much of an Animal Crossing character. The one in the shop. I don't remember exactly. In the Happy Home Academy. Let me. Oh, I need to. Fuck. I need to go Google it now. Hold on. HHAACNH. Store. First. You'll see it in video. If you're watching this on a video. I don't have time for this right now, Iggy. I don't say things like that. It hurts Tish's feelings. Ain't that right, Tish? Yup. She looks fine to me. Why, hello. I don't think we've been introduced properly introduced. Iggy's the name. This is my compatriot Tish. Yup. Probably heard of us. Can't say I have. I give you just this once on account of you being new here. Why'd you hang out with this stud? Oh, he seems pretty alright. Iggy, why do you have to be so you? Has even told you that his parents skipped out on him? Shut up. It's true. They got tired of having such a pathetic kid and left him. Oh. Iggy, I'm only gonna say this one time. Don't talk about my family. Well, look who's grown a backbone now that a girl's around. First his pops croaked, then his mom finally couldn't take it anymore and bounced. Wow.
Iggy took a step towards Luca, his sneer lit by the glowing puddle. Beck could see tears welling in Luca's eyes, his fists clenched. Some things about Beacon Pines were very different from the city, but a bully from a hayseed town is really no different from a city bully. Beck took a deep breath and thought.
Well, time to bust out. White's question mark. I'm gonna continue on that one because we were on that path before.
Time to bust out the tickles.
That tickles. Hey Tish, wanna see something cool? Yeah? Check it.
Beck lunged forward and began to tickle under Tish's arm.
What the? Tish, is she tickling you? Yup.
Tears began to form in Tish's eyes as she gasped for breath between gales of laughter. Beck redoubled her efforts until Tish finally had had enough.
He runs away. What just happened? He seems nice. Sorry for the interruption. I think you were just threatening us?
His eyes darted around, a realization dawning on his face that he was now outnumbered.
I just remembered. I have somewhere to be. See you around, new kid.
He kicked at the puddle before making his escape.
Oh. I think you got a little ooze in your
Shook
hair.
the ooze out of her hair as best as she could.
Is it bad? Depends. What are your feelings about having a more mature, refined look? Yeah.
Chapter 4.
God.
The best policy. Luca paused for a moment, catching his breath. He'd only just met Beck, and somehow he already managed to drag her into this mess. Hopefully he could make it up to her. But finding Rollo was his primary concern.
Luca, what the hell are you doing out here? And why did a kid with gray hair just run past us in a panic?
Roxy and Fitz looked drained. It was clear they'd spent all day searching.
That's Beck. I don't care who she is. What happened? We're just helping look for Rollo. Luca, I need you to start telling me the truth.
Roxy's temper could often be dismissed as the impatience of an older sibling.
Yeah.
But This was the most intense Luca had ever seen her. Her eyes were wild and unfocused, looking straight through Luca.
We're running out of
In a
time.
torrent of rambled words and tears, Luca broke down.
Rolo and I weren't just playing in Weepwood yesterday. We were investigating the lights at the old Valentine warehouse. Someone was there in a strange suit. We hid in the dumpster and had a heavy bag dropped on us. I think it was a body. Yeah. So we ran, but we got split up. And I ran home. It's all my fault. Now my best friend may never come back. Wow. Just wow.
Roxy, still exhausted and angry, softened briefly as her eyes hunted the ground in thought. With a determined sigh, she looked up at Luca.
It's not your fault, Luca. All's gonna be okay, I promise.
Roxy drew herself up.
I'm gonna fix this. Luca, go home. I want to help. It's too dangerous for a kid. Can't just sit around, I have to do something.
Roxy tried to think of the safest place to send Luca.
You go back to that little tree house you two like to play in. Wait there in case Rolo shows up. Sound like a plan?
Luca wiped his cheeks and gave a quick nod.
Did the right thing telling me the truth. Now scoot. Really believe his story? What other options do we have? Things have been strange around here leading up to the festival. My dad has been acting weird lately. Well, weirder than normal.
Looking into the puddle, Roxy rubbed her arms to warm up.
Why is it so cold here? This place gives me the willies. Don't blame you. Okay.
Mr. Nuncreed jumped with a start.
I do want to say, the person in that yellow suit does look really similar. Like the body shape looks very similar to that of Mr. Nuncreed. He's up to something. Who are you talking to? What?
Luca motioned to the phone booth.
Oh no. I was just checking because I thought I heard it ring. The dang thing never does, of course. I've never seen anyone use it, really. The whole thing's a waste of money if you ask me. Any word from Rolo yet? Not yet. Long time for a boy to lose his way. Rolo knows those woods too well to get lost. Suppose you're right. Billy Boy's antics have this whole town worried sick. Why is the thing shaking? Antics? We all know Rolo likes to play his little pranks. Think this is a prank? What other possible explanation could there be? Not playing a prank, and he didn't get lost. Someone took him, I know it. How would you know that? Unless... Luca, is there something that you know?
Mr. Nuncreed gently placed one of his substantial hands on Luca's shoulder.
Dang it, boy, if there's something you know, something that could help your friend, you need to tell folks.
Luca peered up at
Yeah,
Mr. Nuncreed.
something's
Kind
not right.
eyes warmed a stern face. There was a deeper emotion hiding beneath it all. It was subtle, but Luca could sense something eating away at him.
Yeah, there was a shame lurking behind
There
those
was a
eyes.
shame lurking behind those eyes. A deep sadness. If Mr. Nuncreed was that worried about Rolo, maybe he could help.
No. Yesterday, Rolo and I were messing around at the old Valentine warehouse.
Mr. Nuncreed raised an eyebrow.
Both of you? You were with Rolo when he went missing? Not exactly, I was hiding in the dumpster. The dumpster? What were you doing in there? At first, we were just looking around, then someone in a strange yellow suit came and dumped something on us. We both got scared and ran. That was the last I saw of him. Got scared by some garbage? That's why you don't go skulking in someone's dumpster. But it wasn't garbage. I think it was a body. I'm sure it was just some trash. No, there was a name tag. That deep engineering.
Mr. Nuncreed's shoulders slumped.
Wish he wouldn't have said
A
that.
deep sigh bellowed from
He's a
his
murderer.
chest.
He's got Rolo. Why did you have to? I tried, Luca. God knows I tried to keep you safe.
Luca attempted to take a step back, but
No, you didn't.
Nuncreed's hand clamped down on his shoulder.
Juven Horns just can't help yourselves, can you? We were all so close to being done with this.
Firm shove, Nuncreed manhandled Luca into the phone booth.
What are you doing? Out of my hands now.
Door latched shut with a mechanical hiss.
It isn't though, it's not gonna change anything. It's not gonna change.
As Luca pounded the glass,
How would anyone know it had anything to do with you?
the inside of the phone booth was now a loose capsule plummeting at gravity's whim. Luca winced and pressed his hands to the walls. As he braced for impact, the capsule hurried to a surprisingly smooth stop. He felt a cold rush of air and opened his eyes with hesitance. Two large figures in hazmat suits occluded his view. Luca heard the deep, resigned
I'm
voice
trying to
of
think,
Mr.
like, who could it
Nuncreed
be?
over an intercom. He knows too much. The end. Wait,
Damn.
no. This isn't the end. I know there's still much more. Somehow this went wrong. Okay, let's try something else.
So I think we're not getting the height of the two people, but I think that it could be. So it's Nuncreed was the first person we saw. Then there's probably also those two people when we ran towards the warehouse. What was their name? That dude that was searching for the dude we were talking with. I'm gonna have to do a lot of editing when uploading this, because if you connect the dots, it makes sense, right? When we watched that ad, just seems like some normal, bullshit. And then also connected to, let me think. Yeah, connected to those two people, which are connected or related. One of those dudes are related to that person in the video. This isn't gonna make sense on stream unless you're in my brain. And I think I have an idea. It's those three people are doing this shit. Time to bust out the strange. Replay the branch.
Time to bust out the strange.
Alright, Luca, looks like you need a little mud bath. What's wrong with you, new kid? We're about to pound your friend.
Beck stared in silence, the only sign of life being the twitch of an eye.
It's weird when people don't talk. Yup. Stop being a weirdo. Hello? Are you some kind of wackadoo? Makes sense. Wackadoos travel in packs, eh, bud?
At the
Hey,
sight
dud?
of Iggy taunting Beck, something in Luca snapped. Iggy's smirk shifted to a look of shock as Luca launched himself into his stomach. Iggy's clothes were drenched in the glowing ooze.
You jerk. My clothes are ruined. I'm gonna...
Iggy's voice began to slur as he struggled to get up.
I don't feel so good. Yo... Yeah... That was intense. He's gonna be okay, right? Nothing about this seems okay.
Warehouse. This strange ooze and what it did to Iggy. Was Rollo caught up in all of this?
Could be him and... I don't know if it's the same. It might be the same person. So, him... to this part of town. So, him and the other smaller dude. Go and look for Rollo. You haven't heard the good news? Rollo showed up safe and sound a bit ago. Really? Where was he? Funny, really. Just got a little turned around in the woods. It can be disorienting, you know. Starting to get that impression. Rollo's at his house now, getting some well-deserved rest. Oh, that's a relief. You should scurry along before you get lost yourselves. Yeah, come on, Beck. Can't wait to introduce you to Rollo. Well, that reminds me. Luca, your grandmother was looking for you. She was? She was word sick. You should march right home. I guess. Beck, your folks might be worried too. I'll walk you home. I need to talk with Nelly about work anyway.
Glanced toward Luca.
Guess all's well that ends well. Introduce you to Rollo tomorrow. Huh. Glad he's okay. I don't think he's okay.
Rollo was safe.
Stuff that happened to us
A wave of relief washed over Luca.
probably happened to
which was
Rollo.
quickly replaced by a sense of dread.
Mr. Duncreed event.
Gran is going to kill me.
Yeah.
If he hurried, he might just make it home before sundown. Chapter 4.
It's not that far.
Our harvest awaits. Luca took a deep breath.
Wait, so I
and
don't
gingerly
understand
opened
the
door,
question
steeling
mark.
himself for Gran's
That because I
wrath.
haven't continued the story yet? I haven't branched off. I'm home. Everything's fine. Gran? I want to check real quick. I've done that. Warehouse of Horrors. I want to do that. Yeah, fuck it. This is a story about struggle.
This is a story about struggle. Luca could hear a machine humming somewhere nearby. He felt around wildly, searching for something, anything that could help. His hands found a hard object, maybe a tile? He yanked it free, lifting the cold stone. Let me go! Luca swung the tile as hard as he could at the shape that still held fast to his leg. He heard the crack of glass as the stone hit the assailant's mask. With a muffled yelp, the hand let go. Luca was free and scrambled to the door. He never looked back once on the long run home. Chapter 3. Everything's fine.
Everything's
The
fine.
next morning, it was quieter than usual at the breakfast table. Only the sound of silverware and chewing interrupted the awkward silence.
I feel like I'm doing this and like very wrong because I should probably follow one path. Town today. Okay. Did you and Rollo get up to yesterday? Rollo had things to do, so I just sort of poked around town. Set the jam down by the front door. There's 2 batches to drop off. One for Mr. Tolliver at the Bag and Wag. Another for Mrs. Fratelli at the diner. Oh, and Mr. Duncreed. He said he wanted some more. Suspected as much. Yes, he seems to have taken particular interest in my jam. There are some extras in the basket for that enthusiastic gentleman. Just make sure Fratelli and Tolliver gets one. Off with you now while your day is still young. Okay. On the phone call. Well, it's Juniper Hartford. Before you hang up, just hear me out. I have a business proposition. Is she related too? Simple matter is, we both have the same problem that needs solving. Very well, we can meet tonight. Look, it's so cute. Okay. What about yesterday? Roxy can be so annoying. But good news, no more boring chores for me today. Did you make it to the old Valentine warehouse? So, what did you find? Give me the dirt. Something happened. There was someone else there. What? Who was it? Was it aliens? Basically. Knew it would be aliens. No. Zombies. No. Alien zombies? What else could it possibly be? Rollo, I've got to deliver these into town first. We can catch up after. Oh, is it a whole thing? It sounds like a whole thing. Yeah, we shouldn't talk about it here. Meet me at the treehouse tonight. Not sure what this treehouse is that you speak of. Meet me at Mission Control. Roger that, Space Cadet. Alright, wait, so what do we have to do? Deliver jam to Tolliver, Fratelli, and Nuncreed. I don't know 2 of those. Mr. Tolliver. Are you Mr. Tolliver? Tell those jerks, doesn't matter how many boxes they pile up, I ain't moving. Okay. Oop, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. We need as much stuff as we can get. Wait, watch your step. Sorry. There's a whole family of beetles here. They've gone missing. Thought they just sort of wandered around. Everyone has a home, Luca, even beetles.
Checked the soles of his sandals.
I think they were okay. Weird that they were gone. They went missing when the festival preparations began. Think the noise scared them away? Something like that. Just watch where you step, okay? Fine. Can we go here? No? Okay. Yes, this dude in the suit, in the gray suit. Wilder, I trust you have time to chat.
Valentine, oldest of Sharper Valentine's children.
So someone or 2 people at the very least of the Valentine family is who I suspect.
Had a way of making questions seem like demands.
Certainly. What seems to be the problem?
Mr. Wilder had learned to assume that if he was hearing from Eris, it was because she had taken issue with something he
Eris.
had put in the paper.
Couldn't help but notice that the front of the page of this morning's paper was consumed with stories about this silly festival. Well, yes, that is the news of the day. But there was no mention of the museum, or the foundation through which it was endowed. Sorry, Miss Valentine. My readers are more so interested in this town's future, rather than one family in particular. There was a time, Mr. Wilder, when the goings-on of my family was the only thing this town cared about. Well, things changed, ma'am. And you know, change is dangerous. You finish that thought, I'll make that monocle a permanent fixture of your anatomy. My apologies. Good day, Miss Valentine. Did I give you the impression this conversation was finished?
Mr. Wilder averted his gaze and began to polish his mop.
Oh. Well, good day, Mr. Wilder. Yeah. Okay, what's up? Last Chance Diner. I don't remember where I was supposed to give this. I can't talk to you. Okay, cool. Down here? How do you keep the ice cream cold? Keep them on ice. Where do you get the ice from? I don't know, somewhere cold? How do they keep somewhere cold? Look, Bert. Do you want some ice cream or not? No, I'm good.
Huddled at his counter, Hiram Tolliver was meticulously
Oh,
shining
here's Tolliver.
More accurately, Hiram Tolliver was meticulously shining one.
One apple. Hello?
With a yell, Mr. Tolliver fumbled the apple, flailing at the air as it fell.
Oh, sorry. Oh, no bother, no bother.
He leaned forward and lowered his voice.
I see you have something for me. Yeah, Gran had some jam I'm supposed to give you.
He leaned in a bit further.
Jam. Yeah, these ones on top. Sure, your name on them.
Mr. Tolliver leaned back, speaking loud enough for anyone to hear.
Ah, yes. The jam. Thank you so much for delivering this jam to
He
me.
reached forward and snapped up the jars of jam, giving Luca a little wink.
I shall put it on my store shelves post haste. Okay, should I finish my deliveries? Of course. Of course.
Leaned in for a final whisper.
Of course. Okay. Sure. Kick it! Mac. Nice. Okay. Who else? Who else deserves some jam today? Hello. Got some jam for you, Mr. Nuncreed. Luca, you seem chipper. Well, aside from being delivery duty, it's a nice day.
Mr. Nuncreed eyed Luca for a moment, then nodded in agreement.
Suppose it is. So, do you want your jam? Alright. Usually Juniper drops those off herself. Guess she's busy today.
Luca handed the jam to Mr. Nuncreed, and he nestled it with both hands.
Well, I just have to finish this batch off quicker than normal. You tell her go ahead and get started on my next order. Got it. Cool. Who else do we have? We have Mrs. Fratelli. Mrs. Fratelli. Hey, Dawn. Hey, Luca, what's up?
Dawn had dreams of becoming a big-time reporter. At night, she searched for the story that could be her big break. By day, she hawked
So
papers at
cute.
the newsstand.
Gotcha in jam delivery, eh? Yeah. Hey, Dawn, have you noticed anything weird around town lately? What sort of weird things? Stuff going on at the old Valentine building. You might say I've heard some things. I'm working on a story about it right now. What's going on? Oops, can't say quite yet. Still need to follow up on a few leads. Keeping the loop, okay? Sure thing. Have you seen the new kid around yet? New kid? Yeah, I came in from the big city. Your parents both got jobs here. Get this, one of them is working for William Care and Perennial Harvest. The other is working for Eris Valentine, sorry. And the Valentines represent Beacon's Pines past. Perennial Harvest has positioned itself as town's future. I cannot properly read today. Must make for some interesting dinner table conversations. Can't imagine. Yeah. Oh, look, this is my favorite little jam runner. Hey, Miss Fratelli. Look
She
at you.
leaned forward and pinched Luca's cheek.
We're all skin and bones. Is your grand not feeding you? Yes, it's just... I understand. You know, I taught your mama how to cook back in the day. You might not even remember, but you and her used to help out in the diner. See that picture over there? That's you helping your mama back in the day. So cute, running around your little apron taking orders. The whole situation just breaks my heart. What happened with Eleanor? Get a feeling she's out there somewhere, yearning to be with you again. Wonder if she also got into trouble with Nuncreed.
Luca shifted the basket uncomfortably.
Oh yes, let's see
Mrs.
here.
Fratelli lifted the cloth and inspected the jam.
Looks like your last delivery. I'll hold on to the basket until next time I see Juniper. Yeah. You tell your grand hello for me, Luca. Will do. Okay. I can't see it. Why? I could just be left alone, young Mr. Van Horn. Oh, sure. Sorry to bother you. It's just that Zacchaeus asked me to make the opening speech at the festival. Being mayor and all, might expect me to be a charismatic speaker. The truth is, I'm terribly nervous. I really don't think I'm cut out for this sort of thing. Cut out for being mayor or for public speaking? Both, I suppose. Never really chose any of this. It's more of a duty to my family. For our legacy. Almost like a heavy burden. For the festival, just speak from your heart. Sure, it would be great. Huh. Yeah. Hey, you. Anchovies or pineapple? What? Don't think. Just answer. Pineapple? Why? How old are you? 12. Perfect, follow me. Who are you? Anyone ever tell you you ask too many questions? Just try to keep up, okay? What just happened? Yeah, what did just happen? Hey, what a crazy coincidence. Here's my new friend I was telling you about. Oh, that's wonderful. Yep, we just hit it off. Oh, really? Get this, his favorite pizza topping in the whole world is pineapple. Oh, what is your new little friend's name?
Beck locked eyes with Luca. The look on her face was equal parts expectant and desperate.
Yeah, Luca Van Horn, nice to meet you. I'm Nelly, this is Ilona. We're Beck's parents.
Beck gave Luca a quick nudge.
Oh yeah, Beck told me all about you. Already feels like we've known each other for years. So you both can stop obsessing about me making friends. Oh darling, we never doubted you. It's just that, for children with fewer than 5 close friends, the probability of stun development doubles. Well, 1 down, 4 to go, I guess. What Ellie means is that we want you to move. We want this move to be as easy on you as possible. You can relax. Friend has been friended. Sure. This calls for a celebration. Luca, you must join us for dinner tonight. Dinner? Wow, another coincidence. I actually already asked him and he said he would love to. It's just wonderful. In that case, we should pick up some groceries. You two don't get into too much trouble now. Right. Oh, I can't believe that worked. Thanks a ton. You're welcome. I owe you one. My moms are great and all, but they can be a bit much sometimes. Our house is the little cottage next to that big mansion place. Wait, you live on the Valentine estate? Yep, that's the spot. Meet me by their big creepy gate. Don't be late. I'm back to square one on this whole friend grift. Great, see you there. Right. I was supposed to do something. I forget. Oh, I was supposed to meet Rollo, wasn't I? I cannot forget about that. Oh, wait, go back. Shit. I'm stuck in a dilemma. Oh, hello. Good morning, Jeff. What's so good about it? Another day further down the tubes, if you ask me. Come on now, it's not all that bad. Festival's coming up. The festival. Old man Valentine used to put on cockamamie shindigs all the time. Where did that get us? Well, it's Perennial Harvest putting on this one. They're doing it for the whole town. As far as I see it, the difference between the old Valentine Company and this new Perennial Harvest outfit
Jeff dug through his pockets for a bit.
is the difference between this empty soup can and this brown banana. Those are both garbage. Exactly. He's got a point. So I need to either, I don't know if this is an either or choice, but I either need to meet Rollo or choose to meet Beck. I hope I got enough time to do both. No, wait, didn't we say at night? I think we did. Okay, cool. So who all lives in that house? Eris and Gus Valentine grew up there. Solomon moved in a few years back. Creepy little kid in the vest? Sounds like the one. Just 3 people living in that huge thing? Got a bunch of shady stuff happens all the time in a place like that. Not really. The Valentines pretty much keep to themselves. So it's empty and boring? Pretty much. What a waste. Yeah, I know, right? My mom says that I used to be way busier back before Sharper died. Before the foul harvest. Okay, that's like the 5th time someone mentioned this foul harvest thing. And you all use that same ominous tone. Eventually, you're going to explain to me how that harvest got all fouled up. We can't. We can't keep my parents waiting anymore. This way. Or most kids would have just ditched me by this point. Why are you still here? Look like you could use some help. You know what, Luca? You're not so bad. Let's get through this let's get through this as simply as possible. Just eat, smile, and nod. Fun. Right, whatever you do, don't bring up their work. I think I can handle that.
Beck took a long breath, then gave a firm nod.
Here goes nothing.
Chapter 4. Dinner with the Moodwills. Ilona Moodwill was worried about change. A gardener at heart, she understood the necessity of change, relied on it even. But there was a difference between the controlled world of her plants and this cluttered cottage in a strange town. Almost done. Nellie was a blur of activity, digging through boxes. Sorry, love, couldn't find the dishes. We'll have to make do with paper plates. Dinner went by without much conversation. As she watched Beck and Luca finish up their pizza, Ilona let herself relax into the chair. The things she cared about were still here. Nellie finally had the job of her dreams. Beck was beginning to take root. Ilona's task was simply to tend to them. She could do that.
So Luca, tell us a bit about yourself. Where do you live? Well, I live with my grandma, around the other side of the river. Your grandma? Where are your parents at? Beck, manners. It's alright. Dad passed away in an accident at the fertilizer plant 6 years back. Oh dear. My mom's been missing for a few months now. Like, missing?
Luca's eyes were fixed to his plate, pushing a chunk of pineapple around with his finger. Nellie was the one who eventually broke the silence.
Luca, how'd you like the pizza? Oh, it was good. Very good. Normally we'd have to put more effort into dinner.
Nervously gestured toward the boxes.
We weren't fully settled in, and Beck had mentioned that it's your favorite. I'm sorry, I was just skipping the part where he said his mom was missing. Beck? Sorry, Luca. This move has us all a little bit tired.
His face with his sleeve.
I was about to say weird. No, it's fine. So Beck said that you've moved here for work?
Beck gave Luca a swift kick under the table.
Yeah. I mean, what brought you to Beacon Pines? Oh, you were right the first time. We're here for work. Nellie won't tell you this, but she's a brilliant chemist. I don't know about brilliant, but I do love it. She's brilliant. Annual Harvest just made their newest lead researcher of deep engineering. Makes it sound more impressive than it is. Just happy that I get to make a difference in the world. Wait, so she's related to deep engineering now? Oh, fuck, skipped it. Then sprinkling water and excrement on the ground.
Luca glanced over to Beck.
Yeah.
She seemed to be holding her breath.
What Nellie means, Luca, is there are different ways to grow plants. Yes, some people talk to their plants and hope for the best. And some people happily leave their job to allow a loved one to pursue their dream. Swore you didn't.
Slammed her fist into the table. Perhaps harder than she intended.
Hey Luca, how about some dessert? I actually have to meet my friend Rollo soon.
Outside to gauge the time. The sky was darker than he expected, filled with ominous clouds.
Looks like there's a storm brewing. Should get going. I didn't think there was any rain in the almanac. The almanacs aren't that useful around here.
He wiped his mouth one last time with his napkin and started to get up.
Thank you for the pizza, it was really good. So you got the festival back. Wait, so what happened? Wait up. I'll walk you home.
Surprised? heist, Luca turned around. He knew Rollo could be prickly around new people. But Beck seemed cool. Rollo would warm up to her eventually, probably.
Probably. Answer from as the clouds above began to rumble.
Luca began to respond, but the sky answered for him as the clouds above began to rumble with ominous thunder.
Sure we can make it home before the storm kicks off?
The roiling clouds.
Say the odds are good. Maybe you should stay here and I'll just make a break for it.
At that moment, the heavens opened up, unleashing torrential rain.
Ouch. You have to recalculate those odds. Yeah. Wait, so no Rollo? That looks so cozy! I didn't read that. Meantime, you two hold tight. Sorry, not much to do up here. Most of my stuff is still in the boxes. Mind if I poke around? Be my guest? Okay. Oh wow. Well, and I have a radio just like this one at the treehouse. Probably not exactly like this one. My mom and I tore the whole thing down to the bolts. Fill it with some state-of-the-art vacuum tubes. Seems pretty awesome. She gets carried away sometimes. I think she feels guilty for working too much. When she does have the time for me, she showers me with a high-tech overcompensation. You can get all sorts of stations on this one. Not out here in the boonies. Wouldn't believe the stuff I could pick up back in the city. Around here, it's all farm reports and static. Oh shucks. Yeah.
Bent down to examine the bouquet of wilting flowers. Judging by the odor, they were well past their prime.
Pungent.
He flipped open the attached card.
Happy trails from Coach Walker and all the Farview Condors. Condors, something. Boy, you weren't kidding about poking around, huh? Oh, sorry. Was this from your old school? The most recent one, yeah. Some schools gave me going away cards. Some did flowers. When they were really trying to feel good about themselves, they do both. So you moved a lot. Yeah, that's the thing with having brilliant parents. There's always a better job somewhere else. These flowers would last longer if you put them in some water. Just sort of thing I would do if I cared, you know. We cared enough to keep them, that's all. Fair.
Luca squinted into the eye hole of the microscope.
This looks wild. What is it? Gum? Gum?
Luca adjusted the slide with his fingers to get a better look.
Tracking the structural integrity of gum with increasing amounts of chewing. Chewed that one for 47 days.
He wiped his hand off on his sweater and gave a nervous laugh.
Yeah. It's weird, I know.
Down, timidly tapping the ladder with her feet.
I think it's weird, don't you? A little. But weird can be cool. Okay, can I ask you something? Of course. Dang, didn't that hurt? I'll be honest. That hurt more than I expected. Well, at least you look cool doing it.
Beck took a moment to watch the rivulets of water running down the window.
You ever feel alone? Like, even when people are around? Well, Rollo can be pretty absent-minded sometimes. I'm serious. Does it ever feel like your family doesn't care what you want? Didn't used to feel that way. I know Gran loves me, but sometimes when she looks at me, it's like she's looking at a problem.
Luca took a deep breath, exhaling slowly.
I know the feeling. How do you deal with that? How? Guess I haven't yet. One thing my dad told me when I was little. Don't hold a grudge, especially against yourself. Try to hold it all in, you're gonna pop. So then, what do you do? and you don't know what to do. Dad never got to that part. Something I figured out on my own though. Gotta do something. Anything. Here. What are you doing? I don't know, something. You're gonna register our own complaints with the storm. Listen here, you miserable universe. Stop jerking around. I just want things to go back the way they were. Everyone tells me I'm gonna be alright. That things are gonna change. Every time something changes, everything gets worse. I can't scream right now because it's very late. Screw this town. Oh, let me try. Moving sucks. I hate it. I hate that I hate it. Why can't I just deal with it and be happy for my mom? Why can't we just stay somewhere? I just want to be a normal kid. There. Wow. I actually feel a little better.
As it began, the storm abated.
Thanks. I needed that. Me too. Should head out before the rain starts up again. Sure, I'll walk you out. See you and roll at the festival? Sounds good. Luca? Don't let the universe jerk you around.
Beck gave Luca a light thump on the arm before heading in. Chapter 5.
Damn.
Friendly Feud. The air was heavy with the hard rain's residue, the smell of wet things. Despite his dreary surroundings, Luca felt at peace. He'd never shared those details about his dad with anyone, not even Rollo. But it's not like this changed anything. Rollo was still his best friend. Adding Beck to the group would help balance things out. Everything's better in threes.
Oops.
This is what Luca told himself as he headed to the treehouse.
Well, we are going to the treehouse. Okay, cool. Ooh, hello. Hey Don, tracking down a lead? You bet. Heard a juicy new rumor. Turns out when Sharper Valentine died, he left behind a peculiar last will and testament. Peculiar? How? He just didn't give his kids an inheritance. They were conditions. Like what? The document stipulated that Harris, or Eris, had to take on a child as her ward. Kid our age, who just showed up to town one night with a lawyer. Solomon? Bingo. So Eris was forced to take care of him? Yep, or she would have lost everything. Why would Sharper care so much about some random kid? Rumor has it, old Sharper's sowed some wild oats. That explains the way Eris treats him. Poor Solomon. How'd you find all this out? Good reporter never reveals her source. Look at. True that. True that. We're not heading that way. We are. Do we head that way though? Yeah, we could explore. Yeah. Okay. Sure. Never mind then. It is empty. She's still out here reading. He met his old friend's eyes and was greeted with nothing but ice-cold anger. Heavens. This is no time for fractured friendships. Wonder what book she's reading. Excuse me, what are you doing? Just locking up for the night, sir. Oh, wonderful. Can only assume this means all festival preparations have been completed ahead of schedule. Not exactly, sir. The storm set us back a bit, and it's getting late, so we decided to... You all decided? Yes, sir. I was unaware that your job involved deciding things. We're all here at Perennial Harvest because we believe in creating a better future, yes? Yes, sir. Very much, sir. Do you want to be the one that Do you want to be the one to tell this town that we failed them? No. That we gave up because there was a little rainstorm and we all got sleepy? Of course not, sir. Good, then it's decided. Yes, sir. We'll get work till the task is done. We'll work till the task is done. Our harvest awaits. Poor dude. Honestly, poor dude. Rollo, you still up there? Sorry, Rollo isn't accepting visitors at this one. Come back, never.
Luca had only ever heard him speak in this stiff yet gentle tone a few times, and it always meant one thing.
You're upset. Oh, what makes you say that? Maybe because my best friend abandoned me for no reason? Didn't abandon you. I'm just a little late.
Scoffed.
The rain held me up. Liar! You weren't even home. What? The storm got bad and I got worried. I went looking for you. Imagine my surprise when I made it to your house and you weren't there. Hadn't made it back yet. Not a fool, Luca. It doesn't take all day to deliver some jam. No, The storm rolled in out of nowhere. I got stuck after dinner at Beck's.
Lucas stumbled on his words, knowing he said too much.
Beck? Dinner? The heck is a Beck? She's a new kid in town. She's actually kind of cool. You'd like her. She needed help convincing her parents that she'd made a new friend. New friends? Spent all day waiting for you. You were off making new friends? It's not like that, Rollo. You know, while I was waiting, I made some upgrades to Mission Control. It's gonna be a surprise, but you took so long, the storm knocked it all down. Just like you knocked down our friendship. No!
Became instinctively angry in response.
Okay.
Both boys were now shouting across the distance.
Means you're a bad friend. You don't care about me. Of course I care, you ass. I knew I'd get in trouble waiting so late for you. But I kept my word. Because that's what friends do. Oh wow, what a noble sacrifice you made. Easy for you to say. Your grand doesn't even care. You can stay out as long as you want. And you wouldn't even get in trouble. Seriously? You're acting like I choose this? If that's what you think, then maybe you're the bad friend.
Changed to a calm, yet more intense anger.
Maybe Pa's right. Storms bring more water. This one brought out the real Luca. Stop quoting your Pa's nonsense like it means anything. Yeah, well at least my Pa is still around.
Birds hung in the cold night air.
Damn.
Rollo's stomach dropped, knowing he'd crossed a line. But it was too late.
Yeah. Luca, Good night, Rollo. Dang it. Yeah. Damn. Let's see, I want to see what we got. We got like a few new ones, right? Yeah, so, okay, so the question mark means we haven't finished the path yet. Fair, fair. Okay. So what do we do?
Luca dug through his old stuff, not even sure what he was looking for.
What happened to the radio? Rollo, what a jerk. Doesn't mean to be one. Call me a bad friend. Oh, I'm Rollo. Look at me and my amazing family. God. Guess I'm just never supposed to make new friends. Feel so bad for Luca. Luca?
Gran cooed gently from the hallway.
Slept straight through breakfast. Luca, you alright? I'm fine. Just don't feel like getting up yet. Okay, I'll leave this open by the door. Gotta run out and take care of some things. Okay. Be back later to check in. Or...
Luca just wanted to be alone.
yeah.
He waited to hear the sound of the front door closing.
Happy face. Rolo thinks I'm still going to the festival with him. He can shove it. When you come with back, we're all still gonna go to the festival. Gonna be miserable. Don't make it worse. He's a good friend.
Luca dozed off again.
Still a good friend. Didn't mean to. Wasn't hungry. Just in case you get hungry, leave a sandwich here too. Thanks. Rolo came by. What did he say? He wanted to talk to you. What did you say? Told him you weren't feeling well. Good. Your plan is just to sit in your room all day? Pretty much. I need to pop away again for a minute. You decide to end your pity party and go outside. I think you'd do some good.
Luca still
Noted.
couldn't bring himself to go out. Besides, if he ran into Rolo, he'd have to actually confront the situation.
But that's a good thing. Come on. It's never anything interesting at the festival anyways. Oh. There we go.
The Adventures of Hank Atomic.
Complete first volume.
Luca carefully opened the cover and began to read. Rolo had received it for his birthday. A special hardcover edition with behind-the-scenes commentary and bonus art. Rolo cherished it.
Oh, sorry.
And asked that Luca keep it at his house. Luca wasn't sure if it was because Rolo didn't trust himself with it, didn't trust his sister around it, or just wanted an excuse to come hang out at Luca's more often. Whatever the reason, Luca didn't mind. But it had stayed right there where Rolo had stashed it ever since. Now, at the foot of his bed, Luca lost himself in the pages. He'd read it all before, but at this moment, it somehow felt sentimental. He was well into issue number 5 when he heard soft footsteps from the hallway.
Luca? Another little friend came to see you. A girl named Beck Modeville. She said you met yesterday? What'd she say? Is she here? She was just dropping by. Told you weren't taking visitors today. Oh. She seems nice. Yeah. You had a fight with Rolo, didn't you? Can I come in? Maybe later. Alright then. Leave dinner on the kitchen table. In case you want a bite before bedtime.
Without realizing it, Luca had pouted away the entire afternoon. He once again felt the weight of it all and allowed his weary eyes to close. Luca stood in a vast black expanse. He looked up at his father standing beside him. Walt was working a straw at the bottom of a fountain glass, trying to collect the last bits of milkshake. Dad, where are we? Taking a final loud gurgling sip, his father peered up from the glass. He jangled the straw playfully with a warm smile, then lifted the empty glass as if to point into the darkness. The source. Luca's eyes followed his father's gesture. In an instant, he was sitting in front of a blazing campfire. Across from him sat a large figure in a yellow hazmat suit. The figure's voice was a scratchy echo. Well, if it isn't the man of the hour, make yourself comfortable. Luca held his shivering hands over the flame to warm himself. It doesn't work that way here. Their yellow-gloved hand pointed to the base of the flame. It's a cold flame, see? Luca peered at the base of the fire. It wasn't wood that was burning. It was Beacon Pines itself. Tiny buildings, freezing and crumbling as they were consumed by flame. Luca could see small shadows moving in the burning city. People. Luca leapt to his feet. We've got to help them! The figure gave a dismissive wave of their hand. Why waste energy helping people who can't even help themselves? The figure bent down to examine the panicked crowd as they desperately tried to stop the flames. They only care about what's right in front of them. Not like us. Luca's voice was a trembling whisper. Us? The figure slowly stood up, grabbing its helmet with both hands. With a jolt and a twist, the suit emitted a gasp. A cloud of torpid mist escaped, slowly revealing the face within. Luca's own face looked back at him. Older, worn, distant. The sensation was oddly familiar, as if he'd caught his own reflection by surprise in the mirror. The doppelganger smiled. I tried to help once. He gestured towards his face. And all it got me was this. Luca staggered back.
Wait, it's an older version of Luca?
Aren't me. Luca felt a hand catch his shoulder. His father was there again, beside him. Every choice sets us on a path. This is the end of one of your paths, son. Luca watched his older self shake its head ruefully, its face twisting into a cruel grin. Welp, Dad, if you wanted him to see this, far be it from me to disappoint. Luca watched in shock as the figure took a confident step forward and plunged into the flames. In a flash of cold light, he was gone. What does all of this mean? Luca felt a reassuring squeeze on his shoulder. Just remember, why we choose matters just as much as what we choose. Luca woke up to see a hazy figure at the foot of his bed, silhouetted in the morning sun.
No, dear. It's only Gran.
Luca rubbed his eyes. The kind, concerned face of his Gran came into focus.
How are you feeling? Fine. Thing you want to talk about? Don't feel like talking. That's just as well. How about you sit here and listen a bit? Whatever you and Rollo fought about doesn't matter. But he
silenced Luca with a gentle pat on the leg.
Fights between friends happen. What was said doesn't matter. The important thing is that it's not the last thing you ever say to each other. But he said stuff about Dad. Well, do you think he meant it? No. He was just mad. And do you mean any of the things you said to him? No. Good. One must appreciate friends in their best moments. Accept them in their worst. Get your little butt out of bed. Festivals today. Don't want to miss that, do you? Guess not. Seems like a good opportunity to make amends with Rollo, doesn't it?
A reluctant nod.
So buy him a corn dog and apologize. But he's the one that... What did I just say? Buy him a corn dog. That's a good boy. Everything's better with corn dogs. I need to get going now. Some last minute festival business to take care of. Come find you at the fountain a little after lunch. Alright. Love you, Luca. Love you too. That's so
Luca
nice.
took a deep breath.
Okay.
Chapter 6. Through thick and thin. Despite Luca's bitterness, Gran was right. He needed to hash things out with Rollo. A big fight changes the nature of a friendship. Whether, in the end, it is for the better or for the worse,
it's for the better.
Comes down to understanding.
It's still a friendship.
If one is not careful, the same familiarity that builds the strongest of bonds can become the wrecking ball that shatters them. Luca emerged from seclusion, taking in the crisp festival air. But the events of the day weren't on his mind. He had to find Rollo.